What is going on YouTube? xSerena here, back again with yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Banlist overview, I guess you could call it, where basically, because I don't do the Banlist like second it drops, because it literally drops at like 1 in the morning. You expect me to do a video of me being hyped about the Banlist at 1 in the morning, but anyways, yeah, we're gonna go over the quote unban list, that's what I'm gonna call it, and skill rebalance for both speed and rush, which is pretty cool. So anyways, let's get into it. So this card, there's no hits at all. Before I was like, this is kind of bad. Mine is zombies and maybe blue eyes. I feel like the format's just in a good spot, right? Like yeah, if you did want to hit what was it, zombies, right? I was saying just put burial to 1, burial, maybe Misera to 1, both of which I think are fine, which would get econ out of the deck in some of the lists, and just would make it where they just don't hard open it up. And then for let me see the other deck I was talking about, blue eyes, I feel like they could have just put this to 3, and then for the new player structure, just put floodgate trap holes to unlimited, just so it would get cracked down out of the deck. And obviously nerf the skill to once per duel, but that seems like that didn't happen. But I feel like the format's at a good spot even if it didn't happen. So we have Tour Guide from the Other World going from 3 to unlimited. This is a bundle card, and also you can get it from the selection box. I have 2 copies already. I'm not really gonna get a third, but hey, a buff to BA and Unchained if we ever get it, just saying. Altergeist Meluseek. This is actually pretty huge for Geist, right? Because they can run limit 3s now. They can run like Crackdown, Law. I see them maybe running something like Lost Wind maybe, but we don't really know yet. They can't run IDP, so yeah. Starry Night Blast going from 1 to unlimited. This is fine, though this card is a bit kind of weary because it's an Omni Negate. You see that it's a normal trap and not a counter trap for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like this is fine. Starry Night's definitely getting a huge boost. It's a fairly strong rogue deck in my opinion. It comes in and out, especially dark meta games, a lot. Also, if Garen's watching this, Starry Dragon is racist. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty fine. You're probably only gonna play 2. I feel like playing 3 is just bricky to me. Galactic Spiral Dragon going from 3 to unlimited. This is a hit for, this is a boost for Tachyon. Also, the one Boral player running this. Okay. But this is a buff for Tachyon. They can now run limit 3s, which is fine. I feel like we're long past Tachyon's prime now. Deck is not good anymore, and yeah, it's far from good anymore. Digital Bug Rhino Bussy. I have not seen this card in so long. Good lord, like it's been so long. I remember the Onomat days. Oh man, I remember the Onomat. What was it? Tier 0 Onomat. Yeah, I remember that. Next we have Nina Ruru going from 1 to unlimited. This is a huge boost to Magistus, even though you'd only run 1. And also Endymion going from 3 to unlimited. This is a huge boost to any deck that runs the Magistus engine. BLS actually. Now, BLS still does have 1 card on the ban list. I think it's Envoy. Yeah, it's Envoy that's still here. That's still limited to 3. And Chaos Form that's still limited to 1. I think it's fine. I think we're long past BLS's prime. I think the deck can come back. Especially with Envoy at 3, they can't run limit 3s anymore. And then we have Savant Thomas going from 2 to unlimited. This should have happened last ban list, honestly. DDD getting yet another buff. I can't wait. DDD bros, we up. But yeah, overall my thoughts of the speed duel section. I like it, but crazy how they do all these unhits, yet they still never freed Cydra, by the way. Just saying. And then the rush cards would be unlimited as Piercing Dragon, Bunker Strike, and Sports Dragon Pitcher. This is a huge buff to Dragonic Resonance. This deck was so good. And then what's even better is that it's a good free-to-play deck. This deck was tier 0 in its prime. I feel like it could come back to the tier list and be maybe like tier 2, tier 1. The skill is still really good, so I can't wait. I miss Bunker Strike, dude. I miss Pure Dragons. That deck was pretty fun. And after that, we have these Speed Duels and Rush Duel skill changes. Okay, let's go. So we have Shadow Weaving Power has had its special summon restriction replaced with a deck building restriction. Spellcasters and Shaddolls. It now randomly mills Shaddol traps from your deck and can shuffle back Shaddol cards, as opposed to just monsters. Huge buff to the deck, because I think the second part you can so you can play like anything with Shaddolls if I'm correct, right? Because the second part, yeah, you can only use the second effect if all the monsters in your deck, excluding the extra deck, are Shaddol monsters or Spellcaster monsters. So if you want to play like, let's say Shaddol Orcas, Shaddol Lunalight or something, don't mind the second part, but you can mind this. But I think that's a really cool. What was it? Shaddolls is a fairly good deck. It topped the last 2 KCs, I think, if I'm correct. And it's pretty strong in my opinion. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to see Shaddolls come into the meta. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a tier 3, tier 2 deck, because Window's a really good card, obviously. Next we have the Rush Duel skill changes. Servant of Dawn has a new requirement of you have a face-up level 6 or higher normal monster with 1500 defense or higher. Don't know what that does. Hell Tuning Invasion has been drastically nerfed. Both the effect on your and your opponent's monsters have been changed to only affect up to 2 monsters on either side, and now the position change and level modulation occur based on the monster's battle position, not to every monster, and you can no longer attack with monsters below 2300 attack or above 4000 attack the turn you use it. This fundamentally removes the possibility of Royal Rebels Heavy Metal OTKs on top of its other nerf. However, the skill now sets the monster's level 4 rather than reducing it by 4, meaning you can now destroy applicable maximums with the effect of Royal Rebels Invasion. Oh, that is really good. I think Hell Tuning Invasion was really annoying, because you could just flip up your entire the entire field into face up, which I didn't think was fair at all. It took out like absolutely all the counterplay in Rush. It just reverted it to that. I wouldn't say the deck it was like tier 0 or anything, because funny how people are saying it's tier 0, yet like it's barely won any tournaments. I mean, it didn't win Rush KC. So yeah, I think that's really cool. Servant of Dawn, I don't really know, because I've never even used that skill in my life. I didn't even know that existed, or even was an archive skill. But yeah, being able to take out the heavy metal OTKs, I think is such a good thing. Yeah, there's only like 2 lists. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the ban list down below. I think it's good. I don't think it's half bad. I'm still mad that there's still no cydra feed. I feel like the format was in a great spot anyways, and you really didn't need many hits per se. But yeah, anyways guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. Anyways guys, my name's xSerena, and I'm out. See ya. Peace.
Hold up, 777. Hold this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Hold that bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill, at least I want bite. My dog.